It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the third day of June 2021. A big red letter day for me is my son and grandkids are on their way from Kentucky, which means probably tomorrow's show I'll have a hangover. I won't go there. But anyway, that's they're on their way. They'll be in probably in dinner time-ish, something like that tonight. All right. We got one story to talk about this morning, dealing with Royal Caribbean, as a matter of fact. Royal Caribbean to resume cruises in Bayonne in August. It was announced by Bayonne, New Jersey Mayor Jimmy Davis that Royal Caribbean will return to Port Liberty in Bayonne, New Jersey, and resume cruises in August. To accomplish this, intensive talks and agreements between the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, local and state health officials, and the Office of Emergency Management had to happen. And believe me, with those folks up there, that ain't easy. Royal Caribbean International has not made any announcement yet. However, the cruise line has cruises currently scheduled for July from Port Liberty. These cruises are a 5-night Bermuda cruise sailing July the 3rd on board Freedom of the Seas, and a 7-night Caribbean and Bahamas voyage sailing on board the Oasis of the Seas. Now, whether or not these voyages will be canceled, Royal Caribbean is confident that they can go ahead with their plans, but that actually remains to be seen. So, Mayor Davis says right now, we're hearing the first ship will leave in August at half capacity. That means that if the ship can accommodate 6,000 passengers, 3,000 passengers will be allowed on board. Now, for the month of August, Royal Caribbean has scheduled the following from Bayonne. They have a 5-night Bermuda cruise on the Freedom of the Seas, which is scheduled on August the 5th, 14th, 19th, and 28th. And they have a 7-night Bermuda cruise on the Oasis of the Seas, scheduled on the 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. Now, recently, they have been, Royal Caribbean has been refocusing. Of course, they're the second largest cruise company, but in recent weeks, they've made a bunch of changes. Initially, the cruise line seemed eager to restart cruises from foreign ports due to the ban on cruising in the U.S., but it seems like they're pulling back and pulling their ships back to the U.S. markets. Odyssey of the Sea was scheduled to sail in Israel and was canceled due to the unrest in the Middle East. Still, the cruise line could have easily deployed the newest member of its fleet on its original European itinerary. Instead, the vessel is making its way to Fort Lauderdale. The cruise line also canceled voyages departing from Hamilton, Bermuda, on board Visions of the Seas. At the time, the cruise line cited the increased chances of cruises sailing from the U.S. and guests would be unwilling to fly to Bermuda as a result. Currently, Royal Caribbean has restart plans for the start in July, while sister company Celebrity will resume at the end of June, both out of Florida. And of course, as we've said numerous times, these plans might still need to be amended if the cruise lines do not reach an agreement with the governor of Florida regarding the disagreement over a new bill the governor introduced regarding vaccination proof, vaccination passport, whatever you want to call it. The major cruise lines and the state of Florida are still in discussions on how to proceed. So as it stands, right now, cruises will leave from the United States one way or the other. And Bayonne is another port willing to make some concessions that they be included in the picture. So obviously they're one of the ports that's willing to make some concessions to get those cruises going again, where things in Florida seem to be shaky. So that's the story on Royal Caribbean. Let's jump over and see who's in the house this morning. I know Jason's here from Pittsburgh. Good to see you, Jason. Amy's with us. She says, howdy. Cindy's with us. She said, good morning. She's down there in Dallas. Soon to be POTUS DeSantis. Yeah, Jason said. Excuse me. Yeah, that's great news about Bayonne, Amy says. And I just saw that Allure and Symphony of the Sea were both approved for test cruises in July and August. I'm supposed to be on the Allure in September. Awesome. Gretchen says, good morning, everybody. Jason says, October isn't even safe due to DeSantis. I'll leave off the first part. Grayson and Jason chasing back and forth. Jason says, sorry, Chillie. That's okay. I thought it was funny. Anyway, all right, that's going to wrap me up today. I have my favorite physical therapist coming any minute now. What is this? It's only 6 minutes after, so it's relatively early. But anyway, that's going to wrap me up for today. We will be back, of course, tomorrow morning at the same time, same place. And as always, if you guys could keep your head, I've started doing a couple of these little YouTube shorts on other little stories. You might click on those. I'm trying to build up more of the audience. We've had quite a few new subscribers. And if you are new to this channel, welcome aboard. As you can tell from the chat room, everybody gets over there and chats back and forth, and everybody pretty much knows everybody. So I appreciate y'all being here. That's going to wrap me up for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. This is the old fat travel guy. Later, y'all.
I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.